Getting really sick of guys named Todd.
Like the whole Irish nation.
My good friend Phil Rivera, pipe maker extraordinaire.
Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, it can't be.
Say the name.
Boris.
know who I am? I'm kind of a big deal. People know me. My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
All right, Cincinnati, it is time for this town to get down.
All right, let's get this part. Where's my lighter? There's my damn lighter. There it is. Oh, there's my damn lighter. Oh, stupid lighter. There we go. How is everybody tonight? How are y'all doing? I'm having a treat tonight. It's my nub dub. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. It's that night again. Dang it. But you know what? We'll just deal with it. I don't even care. Don't even care. Everything seems to be running smooth. Maybe it's the wife's computer that is always causing the problems. I don't know. I mean, I don't like to blame anything on her, like, you know, without her being able to defend herself or anything. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You're feeling better, Patrick, or am I feeling better? I'm feeling okay. I'm a bit under the weather. Thanks for asking. Don't care, Apartment Cincinnati! Doing all right. I'm a single dad tonight and through Friday. So, our favorite Martian. We're doing all right. Good to see you, Patrick, Todd, Stamper Tamper, Graham, Retro Hell. Phil, good to see you, sir. Welcome aboard, as always. Everett, good to see you. Mr. Cavendish, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Boris. Welcome aboard. Ron, Hardcrackers, Cole, Big Old Country, Troy, good to see you. Welcome aboard, I tell you. Damn, it is good to be on. We ain't staying late though, because by God, being a single dad in this day and age, got to get up earlies. Got to get earlies to get it all done. Ah, Phillies are out. There we go. Tobacco Pipes International Mark, good to see you, sir. Andrew Srigliano, I have a opening on Friday that I'm going to do that comes from the Bluefin Piper. who surprised the heck out of me. So we're gonna do that then, because it's just damn worth it. I feel like the ability to censor myself has brought the worst out of me. How was everybody? Sorry I missed yesterday. We had some good pictures of the kiddos. Currently, I am doing a little bit of editing right now, which is pretty cool.
Good evening, fellow pipe smokers.
Pretty cool.
Hope everyone's
Matthew,
doing
good to
well.
see you.
It's Matthew here from Picking and Piping.
Oh, thanks, Troy. You sure know how to use those points. Son of a gun. Let's see. We had some dang good pictures. We had some dang good pictures. Let me move this right here so everybody can see. There's the boy. There's the boy looking solid. Hanging out. See that real nice Phil Rivera wand he's got there? That you actually get to see it live. It looks so good. He was having a ball. Chad, good to see you.
McFly!
Well, Chad, you know, let's see if the next one can make you feel any better. This is him and his cousins, which is also another great picture. And you can tell goofballs run in the family for sure. I tell you, proud of my family. Silly, 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 silly folks. I told one of my nieces, I said, "Hey, I'd like to take a picture of you." And so she goes, "Okay." I was like, "Really? Really?" She's a nut. Yeah, Ron, I was gonna do it, and then I saw Phil on, and I was like, "Nah, Phil's running. Phil's got it. Phil's got it."
It's Miller time.
Yep. So Phil's got it. No worries there. Yeah, he had a blast. He had a good time. We did some cool video as well that I've been working on, and so I'm pretty excited about it.
At that grain. Are you looking?
Yes, indeed. I've got a nub dub with my Miller Lite. Thank you, Patrick, for throwing the bowl call out. What's everybody smoking and drinking tonight? Matthew, my kids had a great time last night too. 10 kids walking around together, and all the adults also had fun walking about with beer and cocktail. My word. Patrick's got him some burley with that haunted bookshop and a mere hawkbill. Troy's got some 78616 with some Bayou Morning and a Pepsi. Oh yeah, he had a blast, Tamper. That wand that Phil made is just remarkable. It is too cool, man. It is just like, it is the coolest. I was telling Phil in his live, I was like, man, that kid will, it like it's on his desk. It's either on his desk or he'll bring it to me and have me put it in the safe. Cracks me up every single time. We had a swell time there, Graham. I almost feel like this is almost like a bit of Chicago with some Earth, Wind, and Fire. I know, Samper. I was thinking the same thing. I love it. I think it's such a cool piece. Everett smoking Low Country Natural Virginia in Burley, and a Lorenzetti Constantine drinking a Pepsi Zero. I'm gonna tell you right now, though, sir, you are no zero to me, sir. You are hero. There we go. Big Country just finished his haunted bookshop in a Giuliani Spitaletti. I don't know how to say Italian words. Who's legal? What just happened? Who's legal? I'm legal. Legal but rare. What is that? Let's see. Ooh, that touched too far on. Don Grant smoking some Mac Bear in Dark Fire, Kentucky, and a church warden drinking Red's Wicked Apple out of his Viking. Yeah, of his Viking. Oh, Todd's got some of that long cut wintergreen grizzly. There you go. Go right ahead, sir. You do it. Jose's got some McBaron Virginia Flake in the K. Woody Zulu 2010. Picking and Piping's got the long proven tradition of whiskey and tea for getting over that cold. I just drinking a bit of coffee. Yes, indeed. Mug. I got you. Since he's drinking some real cheap garbage bourbon, since it's Tuesday, and smoking some Amberant in a 78673, that's pretty good. She's stout. These freaking earpieces, man. They just sit there. These earpieces will tickle the inside of your ear like an irate nose hair that's just gone on too long. John Galdieri in the house with some wonderful sound effects to wake me up on a Tuesday night. John, did you see McFly? Were you in here to see McFly? If not, I got to show you that Phil Rivera. Boris isn't smoking them. Oh, there we go. I had to show this because it's got the Phil Rivera pipe. And I'm not like a professional photographer or anything like that. I just take the cameras that I use in here and I take it out there and we work on it. But man, he fits him like a glove. I gotta write that down. That's another good one. Is that on this list? Yep, that was on this list. Where is it? Like a glove. Like a glove. Like glove. Absolutely. Yeah, he had a ball. We had a bunch of pictures of him. He's just chilling like a villain, man. I tell you, he had an absolute blast. Who stayed at a Holiday Inn Express? At the Holiday Inn. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way to describe it. So, like, every once in a while, I'll get an unruly nose hair that needs to be plucked. And he'll just... my nose will just work because it's just tickling the crap out of it. And so, like, the earpiece does the same... Because it sinks on down in there. It's an awful feeling, to tell you the truth. Until you get used to it. And then it's like... it's like still an awful feeling that you just get used to. I am not a professional photographer, nor can I give you any legal, medical, or financial advice. But I do have a bridge to sell you. I mean, Cincy, that's normally how I, like, you know, how you also get roofied. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably got to where it tastes all kinds of ways. You just give it a little time. If you pass out, just stay in so you get the points. Disclaimer. Where's my... Oh, man. I wish I had it on here. There's a... I don't think I have it on here. Such a good one. I wish it would hit right off the bat, but I'm sure it's not.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance. This... Where's it at? This is another message from Brill Cream. You know, I am so ready for elections to be over. God, just done with it. Yes, we know we know that the whole thing is a big pile of shit. I got it. What was it? Louis C.K. said the two-party system is a big bowl of shit looking at itself in the mirror. Okay. Glad we got that out of the way. I'm just done with it, man. Screw it all. I mean, now the DHS, whatever, is all over the Twitters and everything and the tweets and stuff like we didn't know. But I feel like it's like some people just won't admit it until like full proof comes out. It's like the sky is blue. Well, how do you know? I don't know, because you looked up. God. Hey, government's spying on you. Really? Really? Excuse me. Good Lord. Get over it. Use it or don't. Get over it. Bunch of pansies. Phil, you were in the military. Is there anything the government doesn't know? Mercy. Yes, and make sure you don't roll over in bed. That would be one hell of an election, wouldn't it? Hair Club for Men. I'm not only a member, but I'm also the president. Hello. I mean, it's post Halloween. It's post Halloween. Oh, Hallows Eve. Hallowsween. Hallowsweens. Well, I don't know if I want to know anything about plasma, so I knew somebody that used to donate plasma. That's not a fun process, apparently. They'd admit to it, Phil. You know they'd admit to it. They don't give a damn. They don't. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Hello. It's Christmas. Is anybody stocking up on anything particular going into the holidays? Any blends anybody's grabbing? Did everybody get their Cornell and Dill tin of Old Nick or whatever it is? Saint Nick or Button Nose or whatever they are? I have a real hard time getting into aromatics, man. They're all right. They're all right, but it's nothing I'm drawn to specifically. Oh, LJP Thanksgiving came out. Okay. Wasn't there something else that came out, like a weird name, like Scarborough, but it's not Scarborough. It's like something like Rumperor or something like, I don't know. There's something else that came out. A bunch of people on Facebook were pissed off. Yeah, Rougarou. Apparently that came out and sold out. What is that? I don't even know what that blend is. I don't think I've ever had it or tried it. John, I'll say I'm not one to buy into like the limited edition and special edition and Christmas and all that holiday edition, but man, some of them look really good. There's one Peterson one that had like a real dark bowl with like a bronzish kind of stem. I was like, ooh, that's slick, and like a brass ferrule on there. Man, whew. It was a pretty. I mean, I ain't lying. That was a kind of a sexy pipe. I was like, whoo, buddy. The Bankside. There you go. Wait till after Christmas. After Christmas. Get it, Graham. Isn't turkey season after Christmas? Isn't it like almost to the spring? Just Jose. How dare you? Jose, I got to connect with you. Let's see. Everett's got a pound of Haunted Bookshop arriving Friday, a pound of Big and Burley on the way, and ordered a tin of Escudo, Maltese Falcon, and Canal Boat, and Black Frigate. There we go. Man, Everett, you've got that. Woo! That's called an acquisition right there, if I ever heard of one. Listen, Aboriginal blend. Okay. I always open an Arrow for the holiday season. Probably smoke 2 to 5 bowls. Yeah, I can see that. Look, man, she wears the pants in the family, Jose. I have not had Black Frigate. I need to try that. Yep. Jose, Jose, I don't know if you can, but just text me. And I'll send you the info. Let's see. Can we use the word moist? You weren't allowed to use the word moist. Let's see. What's the word of the day? Speaking of that, I'm gonna make sure. I wrote down. I know who got the word of the day on the last one, so I've got that written down. So that's a makeup. So let's see. Let's check out the word of the day. By the way, today is November 1st. In case you were wondering. The word of the day is, I don't know, because I'm on the wrong month. Son of a gun. Oh, and I don't know. I don't want to go check you out, whoever you were. And boom. No, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I don't know why that's doing that. The whole thing just went ballistic on me. Let's see if I can fix it. Interesting. I want to see by day. Why won't you let me see? Okay, we'll check something else. November 1st. Observances. Because I need to know. So you're going to give it to me this time? You're going to give it to me? Oh, they haven't updated. How about that? You know what? This is why you can't hang on with one source. Here we go. Let's see what we got. November 1st. National Authors Day for all you bookworms out there. Sorry, I was missing the hell out of the chat right then. Yeah. For all you bookworms out there, say something. Who is your favorite author? What's your favorite author? Doesn't matter the genre. Let them be offended. You know what? You got a right to say whatever you want in this country. You ain't got a right to be offended. Let's see. Retro Hale says, I too am made of fire and smoke, and I'm here to announce I have liked what I have seen in your city of La Fejas. It seems like my kind of town. There you go. Retro Hale is also curious about the iconic city of Chicago and plan to meet everybody in the very near future. He promises theater, fun, and laughter. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm back and forth with it getting dark out early as long as it's not dark in the morning. I just don't like it dark in the early hour. Like, it's just like I don't like it dark. I just don't like dark. That's why I have a bunch of lights. Not to mention you can see me. Brian Woodward, good to see you. I never read books. It just ruins the movie. Nice. Nice. I like it. Oh, Stephen King, over there by Cincy. John Steinbeck, there we go. Isaac Asimov, there we go. Louis L'Amour, Old Westerns, okay. I like it. I mean, y'all know that, you know, I frequent several authors. So my Robert Jordan would have to be my absolute top. Then Stephen King, Patrick O'Brien, Anne Rice, Jim Butcher is in there. Margaret Wise, Tracy Hickman. I mean, my list goes pretty quickly. I think the 320 is an author, I do believe. F it getting dark. Where's my sunshine? You are my sunshine. I wonder if I'd get Dostoevsky. I can't say it. I can hear it in my brain. Has anybody ever had that problem where you can hear it in your brain, but your mouth says, It says, it's like, I can hear his name in my brain, and then all I get is like from, you know, freaking, what is it? Bruce Almighty. Yeah. Boy, I mean, that's just that time of year. It's what's the joke? It's like, what's red and yellow and dark all over? I don't know. Never mind. Forget that joke. I will skip that joke. Retro Hell is busy over there. I can't even keep up with this. Peter Mathazian for Serious Book, and Terry Goodkind. Yes, Terry Goodkind, who wrote there's some Piers Anthony. Where's Terry Goodkind? I had some Terry Goodkind. I did have some Terry Goodkind, which is pretty good. Sure, I don't care. Throw it in there, see if it works. If it says OnlyFans, it'll probably block it, Mark. Though they could be a good read. The Sword of Truth series, yes. Which was pretty good, except one, he cries all the time. Two, the chicks with the sticks, and I do mean chicks with sticks that were wearing a hell of a lot of leather. That was an amazing twist in the book. I always thought that the main guy, I guess your almost your main Gandalf guy, when he walks in and he's just having a ton of conversations with everybody. I thought that was pretty good. Is that the right one, Andrew? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they also tried to make a series, and it was god awful. Sweet Muffins Piper, sweet Ohio Sweet Lips Muffins Piper. Good to see you, sir. Retro Hell, you could probably do worse. Hopefully you're in a similar time zone. Hollywood Piper had a video yesterday? I'll have to check that out. I have to meander and check that out at some point. Andrew, usually the first book in those series are pretty good. I mean, it's not a bad one. It's you know, it's pretty good. It's a fairly good series. It's not a hard read. I didn't have much problem with it. I don't read nearly as much as I used to. It's not in the cards these days. In between the boys, like tomorrow's going to be fun because tomorrow we start 4-HBB, which this is what started my daughter's experience into firearms and into marksman. She had went to state and had been an alternate for nationals, which is over in Roger, Arkansas. And then you step up to air rifle and then small bore, shotgun. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun. I don't have a motorboat. Did I write that one down? Let me write down motorboat. I think I had an idea for motorboat, but it was... I think I had an idea for motorboat, but I'm not sure that it landed completely. Yeah, the Inquisitors were cool. Foundation of philosophy. You know, there's some funny things about science. Like they're looking... I read an article the other day talking about, you know, because there's always, obviously, between like faith and science and stuff like that. Go Godzilla. And like some of them were like, yeah, you know, well, guess what? They're actually some of the things that they're noticing about the universe, because if you look at the Big Bang, part of the reason for the Big Bang is that the universe is collapsing in on itself, and with it collapsing on itself, it brings together, causes a Big Bang, boom, and then we're all back out again. Except the one thing is that they said that space, they're not sure. There are some theories out there saying that this might be the first time of space, because space is expanding at an increasing rate versus a decreasing rate, which is what they previously thought. I was like, holy crap, that's extremely fascinating. They also said too that ironically, if you look at our genetic code, it looks like it almost looks like a computer program. I was like, I love this kind of stuff. I mean, I think they just proved in science too that misinformation is actually real information. That one really scared the hell out of me. I am not sure what string theory is. You're going to have to familiarize me on that one. I mean, the way they said, they were talking about our genetic code and everything, and how far they've been able to get into it, and how it very much resembles like computer code. And I was like, that's crazy. Welcome to the Matrix. When you're in Rogers, y'all should make your way down towards Hot Springs, do a cookout. Yeah, that's a good idea too. I've never been to the Hot Springs. I've heard that the Hot Springs are amazing. I mean, Hot Springs would be crazy to experience. I mean, first off, it's going to be in the middle of summer, so I'm not sure how much I would be excited about Hot Springs. I think I'd be more like, you know, dehydration spring at that point. Robert, good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. You always know when I'm getting sick because I get that real sexy voice. I get that voice that says, "Come on over here, baby. Come on over here." It's basically old Steve's voice.
No kidding.
Yep. That's exactly right, Steve. That's how it goes. We're just a bunch of quirky fellas and women. Your voice is sexist. I'm not sure how to take that. I like that since he said hello to Karen first. You know, he's a gentleman. He's a gentleman and a scholar. Goodness. I love this board because it lets me do all kinds of stuff, and that's one of them that's great. That's awesome, Graham. Yeah, I mean, like, I could imagine, like, this is when I want to be in the hot springs, right? I don't want to be there when it snows, but I want to be there when it's getting nice and chilly. I like to get in the hot springs. I like to get hot. I like to get hot. And then I like to get up out of it and get freezing cold, but allow everything from like my knees down to be like burning up. Something about that whole dynamic of hot and cold, I enjoy thoroughly. You know, light up that pipes, Matthew. I mean, I got this freaking dark stick. Don't let your minds go there. Patrick, I am not too sexy for my shirt. I can promise you that. But I also don't really give a damn if you see me without my shirt. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, the boy wants to get a cabin so bad because we like to go stay in cabins, and we always hit the hot tub. That's one of our favorite things. And you know, we pray a lot before it, and then we disinfect ourselves completely when we get out. Karen's at the crossroads. What happened to Karen? Yeah, I love it. I love it. What else was happening on this day? We got some other holidays. Another holiday for today. National Cook for Yourself Pets Day. No, National Cook for Your Pets Day. I would be hilarious if it was National Cook for Yourself Pets Day, where they're like, you know, hey, get your paws off of the oregano. Hey, dog, get off of... No, that's Lumburger cheese. You need Parmesan, filthy animal. Let's see. National Men Make Dinner Day. I did that, by the way. Oh, here's a day. This is absolutely a day for me. National Vinegar Day. I'll take that. I like my vinegar. All Saints Day in Spain. World Vegan Day. Extra Mile Day. For all you that just go one more. You know the difference between extra and extraordinary? Or I'm sorry. I screwed that all up. You know the difference between ordinary and extraordinary? A little extra. There we go. There's my motivational speech for the night. That's all you get. National Calzone Day. All right, so here's the deal. Are you more of a calzone or stromboli type? All right, put it in the chat. More calzone or more stromboli? I'm curious what y'all think. Don Graham, I will have if he goes to nationals and we go, I will absolutely have a car bomb with you and a cookout. 100%. We'll do it. I'll film it and all. Oh yeah, some vinegar on fries. Yes. And your pipe tobacco. Now see, I can't do the pickle chips. They're no good. Now salt and vinegar chips, I'll eat those till the corners of my mouth are so sore I can't open or smile. All right, so we got some calzone, some strombolis. Patrick likes a calzone. Andrew's a stromboli guy. Yeah, I'm good with the sauce. I'll sauce it. Matthew's got a calzone. Troy's got a stromboli. Robert eats crickets in one of them. Whatever the hell that means. It's more cowbell. Let's see. How about Brian's got some calzone. Tobacco Pipes International's got some calzone. Excuse me. Don Graham likes both. I'm not a ricotta cheese kind of guy. Nope. I'm just not. I am not.
How dare you?
You kiss my ass. I am not a stromboli guy or a ricotta cheese guy. Country's the calzone. He likes calzones. I'm good with that. I got no beef there. Okay. I can go with some hot sauce on it. Yeah, I mean, it would be fun. I'm just not like. I feel like I could just fill it with other things that I really like. I mean, just give me some mozzarella cheese. That's probably why I like the stromboli. Or is it the cat? Whichever one doesn't have ricotta cheese. Robert, I'm not sure I would be so vague. You do you. You don't. I mean, don't. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Ricotta ruins lasagna. Yeah. I mean, I love a good lasagna. What's your favorite Italian dish for like the winter time? Like for me, like my just go-to Italian dish is simple, it's easy, and just do one big old baked ziti. That's my go-to for wintertime because it's just my Frankenstein's monster of whatever I want. And it's usually a lot of things. I enjoy lots. I do enjoy lots. I've got a question if anybody wants to Zoom tonight. I've got a quick question. If anybody wants to jump on a Zoom tonight for just a bit, just a hair, just a tit. Not going to run long. Oh, I need to set that because Lord knows it. Don't do that right. So anybody who wants to hop, anybody wants to do the hop. Let's see. Stamper Tamper's favorite Italian. His favorite Italian dish is basic margarita pizza. Oh, okay. All right. Don't let me get in your way then. Oh, lamb ravioli with blueberry sauce? Jose. Goodness, sir. My goodness. Carbonara. There we go. That's something. Everybody's into the fancy stuff, and I'm just into the very, very basic stuff. I'm not the biggest. I'm not into like the major stuff. Like that's not. I like just the homegrown basic. Ravioli with meat in the middle. The wife always loves her some mushroom ravioli. She loves that mushroom ravioli. That portobello ravioli. I'm like, I need some meat. I gotta have some meat. Let's watch Ammohead make an Italian dish. We can do that. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. We can save the live for another night. Because again, I ain't gonna be out here too long. Let's see what Ammohead's got. That's Italian. He's got something Italian, I know. There it is. Big, meaty, cheesy calzone. Here we go.
Hey, gang. Hey, everybody. Oh, Ammohead's playing around in the kitchen again. We're going to come up with something pretty good tonight, I think. How about a big meat and cheese calzone? That's what
good.
I'm thinking about tonight.
Great
we got
googly.
some Italian sauces that I've got to...
Oh, my.
But before we start this, I'm going to tell you, Mr. Keith has stopped by tonight, so this is going to be a drunk cooking video. It's about midnight. It's about midnight.
Hold on, Robert.
Right,
we'll do it in a minute.
Stuttering or just a little bit, you'll know why. All right, we got some Italian sauces. We got some pepperoni. The hell is that? Yeah, we don't want that.
Don't cook that. Don't cook that.
We got some. What is this? This is some deli cut smoked ham, Black Forest, some shit, whatever. We got some ricotta cheese that we're going to stuff it with. We got a big bell pepper there. We got a red onion. That red onion's going to be good in it. I'm just using some great value pizza crust for the calzone. We got some Kobe and Monterey Jack cheese back there in the back.
Good Lord.
What I'm going to do first, though, is I'll just go ahead and bring you over here. I got my cast iron pan come to heat. We're just going to break up some
Let's
of
see
this,
what he's got.
Some of this Italian sausage and start throwing it in there. Just a big meat and cheesy calzone. How about that? That sounds pretty good to me tonight. Or sounds good to us, me and Keith Stone, you know.
Some Keith Stone.
And put it in there.
Robert, give it a minute. When this is over, I'll open it up.
This ought to be pretty meaty. You reckon? You think? I think so. I got this like I said, like so.
He drunker.
Let's
He
kill
is a drunker and all right
Sounded
now.
Good. Let me get this all done and turn this camera off. Be back in a second. Alrighty, our Italian sausage is looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and just throw some ham in there. Get it all warmed up too.
Let them get to know each other.
It's all going in the same place in a little while anyway, so
Let them get to know each other.
There and give it a good whirl around. Get that ham and that
Good
sausage
Lord.
to know each other. And
I'm going to get a copyright strike because of his music.
Pepperonis in there too. Yeah, buddy. That's going to make it gooder. We'll give it a good twirling around here in just a second. Get all married up there.
My extra music might be distracting, but it might help from getting copyright strike.
So.
No oil required. You're right there. Holy crap.
Cheese and meat lover.
I could just eat that. I can eat that.
You got to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I get that mixed up.
Can you cook pepperoni like that? I don't know if I've ever seen that. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, by the way, I done off camera a little while ago. I done made up some bacon too.
Oh my
We're gonna have 4 meats. Yeah. Let's let that guy there do his thing for a few minutes, and we'll go drink us another beer too while we're waiting on it.
Stanford Tamper, I'm with
we'll
you.
see what happens next. All right, gang. So our meat mixture over here is pretty much done. All that shit I put in there a while ago. Now here's that pizza crust I'm messed with. By all means, make your own. These damn things are just hard to deal with. But anyway, it's easy. Wait, I just said it was hard. No, it's easy. Whatever. Let's put some down. Some
Yeah, Phil, I'd have to drink a whole thing of my
Let
Lanta.
it sit out for a few minutes to get it warmed up. Easy to spread out, something like that. Boy, I like ricotta. Get that light over here. Yeah.
Yeah, shine it up a little bit for us.
Just more ricotta.
Zantac.
How about that?
Zantac,
Yeah,
all
I think that'll
of
be
it.
all right.
Zyrtec, whatever.
We got a few
Tums,
blowouts.
my
It'll be all
Lanta.
right. We'll make it work.
I'd
We
probably just do a
always
heartburn smoothie with a little protein in it. A little
I got
protein
some
shake.
Parmesan cheese. We're going to put right there on top of that ricotta.
Parmesan cheese has to be
Yeah,
freshly
won't hurt
shredded,
that, will it?
or it does not work.
I don't think so. Now let's lay us some down. Some Miss Kobe Mount Monterey Jack.
He's got some
cheese.
good tunes going.
It's gonna be beefy, cheesy,
Beefy and cheesy.
salty
Beefy, cheesy.
goodness.
Good Lord.
How about that?
I don't know if that's legal in all
yes.
50 states.
All right. Let's get our vegetables on here. We got some.
Are you
red
supposed
onions.
to cook those first, or do they cook inside
big.
the?
Let's chop them up a little bit with our hands here.
I mean, I
some green bell
love some
peppers.
cooked red onion.
How about that?
Cooking with
Like
Keith
that. Look at that.
Stone.
Like I said, just like I told.
It's Miller
All right, let's lay
time.
down some bacon. I cooked a pound of bacon for this. Look at that. Yeah.
A whole pound.
Let's make it massive. I ain't made nothing ridiculous in a long time. This might be
Let's
it.
make it massive.
I don't think we'll be able to fit all of our mixture in here, guys.
My Lord.
Italian sausage, that deli cut ham,
You can't close that.
and pepperoni. We're gonna get as much in this son of a gun as we can. I feel like something ridiculous tonight. Yeah. Ooh.
I feel like something ridiculous. I mean, nailed it.
You guys see all that? You see that? I don't know if I'll be able to flip that over there or not. Can I put anything else on there? How about
It's not kosher, Matthew. That's a fact.
another strip of bacon? Another strip of bacon won't hurt nothing.
No, why not?
Now, here comes the hard part.
Oh, that's the hard part.
I've got more vegetables laying over here, but they just won't fit. We're just going to try to flip this over. We probably want to have more blowouts, but we'll fix it.
Look, if you don't have a blowout from rapping, you don't have a blowout from
so
eating
everybody
it.
can see each other.
I'll tell you that right now.
Just kind of tuck it over. See what I'm saying?
No, Graham, that's like
hey, we already
that's
got
like
a vent
3 pizzas.
That's right.
Jose, you
I
ain't
don't
wrong.
think I'm leaving nothing out. Hell, I put every damn thing in here but the kitchen sink.
Everett, mine too.
Let's pinch this big bastard together.
I don't even know what that is, Cincy.
And we'll see what happens. I got my oven.
Funyuns.
I forgot to read the directions on that pizza crust,
Funyuns,
how long
got
to
it.
cook it, but that's okay. Look at there. We got something poking out there. We're gonna see what happens with it, right?
You ain't lying there,
That
Ohio.
looks pretty good. It's a big bastard, ain't it?
Good
I got a
Lord.
little egg wash back here, just an egg beaten up with
Why,
a little bit of
what's
water.
the egg wash for
I'm
at
just gonna
this
paint
point?
this
Is it
sucker
just for
up.
the browning
Give
at
it a
this
good
point?
color on top.
Is that
Let
it?
brown
Just the
up a
color?
little.
Okay. I don't know. I've never egg washed
Get it
anything.
all over. Get to know each other, you know. Yeah. Maybe we ought to go ahead and cut a
It
vent
probably
hole in it. What
weighs
do you
as much
think?
as
We
a
got
small
2.
baby, Robert.
I don't think we ain't gonna need no more. All right, we got egg wash all over this sucker. And that is arrowhead style. I'm telling you, big.
Big.
Now I've got, of course, you see, I got tinfoil laid down. I got a little non-stick cooking spray up under that to help it
There
not
you go.
stick when I put it in the oven.
Non-stick.
So I got my oven on 400 degrees. I'm not going to, well, might as well. Go ahead and put a couple of slits in it just in case. I mean, 'cause
Oh,
you
yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
I ain't never made one of these this big before. Now, there's some vent holes in it.
Yep. Steam it out.
I gotta move the camera out of the way. I'm gonna stick that sumbitch in the oven there for about 10 minutes first. And I'm gonna look at it, and if it's not done, I won't bring you guys back yet. I'll bring you back
Oh,
when
my
it's done.
Lord.
You guys just hang on. We'll be back in just a second.
Yeah. Add a little fat to it, will you? Oh.
All right, gang,
Excuse
there
me.
is the end result.
Excuse me.
I think I baked the damn thing for about 20 minutes. I can't remember. Just follow the instructions on that pizza crust. I really can't remember.
Holy mackerel.
But look here. Look all this goodness I got left over.
Wow.
Well, what's going to make a hell of an omelet? You know what I'm saying? That's right. Look at that. That's right.
That's gonna make one hell of an omelet. Oh, excuse me. Let me get back to it.
Hammerhead style calzone.
You gotta pat it.
All kinds of cheese and meat up in that big bastard. Let's cut into it. Like I said, I baked it for about 20 or 25 minutes. I can't remember. I pulled it out. About 10 minutes
Andrew,
ago.
you are
Let it
not
cool
kidding.
off, you know, so we won't burn our mouth hole, you know.
Don't want to burn your mouth hole.
Yeah. Give it a good cut there.
I like that he's got his own
Look
channel
at
on
it.
the cutting board.
There's steam still coming out of it.
I think he should just take a
You guys
big
see
ass
that
bite of it
ridiculous
right now.
thing? Yeah, we got
Easy
to. We got to.
now.
Hang on one second. Mm. Mm. Shit, I got 2 of them sitting back here.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy Mary, Mother, and Joseph. Oh, go ahead,
All
sir.
right, guys. Holy. Yep, that's good. That's really, really good. Was it 4 meat, 4 cheese, green peppers, red onion. God dang, good stuff. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. You gotta excuse
Oh
me,
my
Mr.
gosh.
Keith here. We're gonna slam our face into this. We'll go to bed. It's about 1:30 in the morning now.
Oh
so,
my God.
Thanks for sticking around and watching till the end. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Oh my God. My word. Good Lord. Okay. Wow. All right, Leslie. There he is. There he is. Bringing it back now.
Bringing it back now.
Did you see the
I just had a coronary.
Did you see the all I could think was the movie Young Guns where they just got done hitting the peyote and he's like, "Did you see the size of that chicken?
Did you see that chicken? Did you see the size of that chicken?
Did you see the size of that chicken? God, goo."
I just had to go cleanse my arteries after watching that.
Yep. See, your phone done got off balance because it partook.
I'm telling you, that was crazy.
That's amazing. That's that.
But
truly,
the weird thing is, I'm hungry.
I don't know how you couldn't be after seeing that. I mean, that's so much amazing. I mean, like, again, you know, the guy, I'm gonna say it, the guy's an artist. He's an artist.
He's got something I ain't got, so.
He must have youth because I can't eat that at my age right now. And I think he's a bit older than me. I know his son's like 22.
We could eat it, Martin, but we wouldn't be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we could eat it, but that's like a man versus food day. That's
it's
not
like Guy Fieri going to, like, I don't know, eating grease at a Burger King. Like, that's crazy.
It's like going to the Varsity in Atlanta and eating.
That's why they have cholesterol. That's why they have cholesterol pills.
I don't know. I think my doctor would just fire me. I think my doctor would just kick me out of his practice. He'd say, "I can't." He would if my doctor saw me cook that and then eat it, he would just say, "Don't come in. There's nothing I can do to help you."
Yeah, the whole time I'm watching this, I'm like trying to condemn the guy, but I'm like, that looks freaking good. I mean, would eat that.
I'm not. But what I thought was so. Whoops. Let's see. I'll move that over here. What I thought was so funny about it was the fact that I swear, like, he just added the bell peppers and onions for like color.
Yeah.
It was like garnish. It was like barely like pimento and pimento cheese.
You know, Karen's back here going, more cheese, more cheese, more cheese.
That's what my wife would say. She would be like, 5 seconds, no problem here. My wife would just be like, "Man up." I'd be like, "Lady," I said, you're gonna woman up and carry me to the bed because I ain't gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
Well, I have to say before I leave, damn you, Martin, for turning me on to his channel. I'm watching like every episode. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that.
He is so easy to binge watch. Like, he just has such a good personality.
We had our daughter from college come home, and I was watching his episodes, and she's like, I want that recipe. I want that recipe. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Quit watching his channel. Quit it. Don't watch it.
Charlie Boca de Boyton cooked one of his dishes and sent a video to his daughter.
Are you serious?
I swear, I kid you not. And it looked real good.
You know, when you use the Pillsbury, he uses the Pillsbury dough for everything.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like I'm gonna tell you right now, if the world hits the fan, you need to watch his videos because that's making some legit cuisine on a budget.
And it will not degrade. You can save it forever. It will keep.
What's Andrew and Phil and Everett, see you guys there.
What's up, boys?
How are you?
Hold on.
How you
Trying to
doing?
recover from the video. I just ate something stacked with carbs and freezing, and I'm trying not to call 911 after watching the video.
Let me tell you, when it gets cold, that's what you want. If it's freezing cold,
you can say all you want, but you want a bite of that.
Oh,
for sure.
no doubt.
I just started with ground hamburger, bacon, onions, potatoes, and ended up throwing sausage in it, and that's a bucket with throwing in some heavy cream.
Good Lord.
I'm carved out.
Phil Rivera just ammo-headed that dish.
Yeah.
Is what happened. I bet it was good too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was like shit on a shingle without the shingle.
I'm telling you, like that's to me, like I mean, it's so humble, the spread that he has and what he does, and then he makes something that I would not be offended if he presented to me at a reunion or like a potluck or something like that. I would be like, if he would, let me tell you, if he would be the life of the party at the company potlucks.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't venture into those 70 mayo jello molding stuff.
I think some of that's for, I mean, I take that back. What is it? Is it Charleston, South Carolina that has the Coke cake that's made with mayonnaise?
Well, I'm from South Carolina. I've never heard of that.
There's something that's like a mayonnaise cake. I kid you not.
Back in the 70s, they used to mix mayonnaise with Jello brand gelatin, and then they put tuna or cucumbers or whatever in it. Oh my God, it's disgusting.
I don't know. I got to ask Jose sometime we get him on a live again. I saw a special on Chile, a food special, and it was all about sandwiches, which is great. But then it was like every sandwich they had, they have to put massive amounts of mayo on it.
Oh, here it is. No, it's Duke's chocolate mayonnaise cake.
Well, I have to say that Duke's is the best mayonnaise. It's made in North Carolina.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's the
honestly, you
best
think
mayonnaise,
about it,
but I've never
mayonnaise
heard of
is
that.
just eggs and oil.
Egg and oil, that's it. I mean, it's no different than if you put if you're like Germans love to put like boatloads of butter on
just
bread.
Eggs and oil. There's other things, Phil.
Yeah, there are preservatives.
Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, you can
Ketchup's
make
just tomato sauce, right?
eggs and oil.
No, it's paprika and garlic and onion powder.
Yeah, I mean, you can spice it up, but at its core, if you needed to Cliff Higgins that thing, you could make yourself a batch.
If you've never
I
had
can't give away the
organic
secret
mayonnaise,
ingredients.
mayonnaise is not like our mayonnaise. It's more like a custard. It is really thick, almost like yogurt.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of people that do whether it's like tzatziki sauce or butter or other types of yogurts, things like that. There's tons of people that put that stuff on breads and things like that, which is I'm all for. Like, I got no problems with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know about a mayonnaise cake.
So, well, during the Depression, during the war, people wanted to make a cake. They didn't have the oil or the eggs, so they would use mayonnaise.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense.
Well, we make cornbread here. If we don't have eggs, we use mayonnaise to substitute eggs.
I don't substitute anything. If I substitute anything, things go wrong.
I mean, Martin, if you want to be blown away by substitute, Google Depression era recipes and see what was substituted.
Yeah, that's what I like to do on a Tuesday night.
Yeah,
Phil,
Phil,
is depression mayonnaise.
My in-laws talk about the great grandparents used to eat bologna and mayonnaise, fried bologna and mayonnaise sandwiches
all day long.
Oh, I still eat that.
And I mean, and I'll even eat a slice of cheese, and I'm not a cheese guy.
Yeah,
bologna mayonnaise.
I do the bologna and mayonnaise, just bologna and just mayonnaise. I don't fry it. But yeah, I'll do that.
Now how many people eat tomato and mayonnaise sandwiches.
Only if you got
That's
fresh
big
cracked
downside.
pepper. I gotta do it with fresh cracked
Tomato
pepper.
mayonnaise, cracked black pepper. Sometimes you can put some fresh ground black pepper or some olive oil on it.
No, mayonnaise. No, tomato sandwich is mayonnaise, bread, and tomato. That's it.
Cole said about the mayo and bologna. He goes, we call that a Kentucky steak sandwich. I love that. Fried, yeah,
That
Don
sounds
Graham,
like a
fried
West
bologna.
Virginia sandwich.
You know, like my wife also, like, what was so funny, my wife has a habit of eating, and I like it too, ever since I think she showed me to do it, but mayonnaise and ketchup for French fries.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's a Thousand Island dressing.
Basically.
Thousand Island is mayonnaise, ketchup with pickles.
Right.
Yeah.
And we were at a Braves game and there was no ketchup, so my wife just went with the mayo. And my daughter, I mean, she was the boy's age right now, and we were at a Braves game, and my daughter is not the biggest mayo fan. Like, she took one of her French fries, she's like, "Oh, I want to try that," and she went, "Bleh," and it was a big old gob, and she ate it. She's like, "What is this?" And my wife, without hesitating, didn't miss a beat. She goes, it's a white queso.
Brilliant.
She goes, it's a white queso.
Sometimes, I mean, these are all comfort foods. Sometimes you just want a big bowl of gravy, you know?
Well, I have to say that those German women are pretty smart.
I mean, they can look, especially East German women, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're in East Germany at the time when the wall was up, you got real creative real fast. If you want to know what oppression is like, just like Google East Germany, because that'll tell you really quick. I used to also dip French fries and ranch. I feel like French fries are kind of the I feel like they're just the vessel for the sauce.
They are.
Most of Europe, we typically dip our fries in ketchup or ketchup.
Yeah, I always like ketchup. Like, ketchup was always my thing.
Europe, they dip it in mayonnaise. A lot of Asia, they dip them in mayonnaise.
Really? I mean, it makes sense because I see a ton of like Japanese mayo and different Asian mayos that are out.
In Belgium too, they're very
For me, it doesn't work because it's like one oil on top of another oil. So I like the fries with the ketchup, some acidity or contrast.
And you have the Europeans doing the what is it, the vinegar, malt vinegar.
Yeah. They'll do like a
malt vinegar.
Yep.
Love malt vinegar.
Donald Graham says he likes to take a slice of bologna and fry it in a pan until it curls up and bowls up and everything, and then he cracks, get this, an egg in it.
Well, I am going to have to try that, Donald.
I unfortunately now need to look into this. I wonder, do you scramble it or do you just let it
If you leave that last piece of bologna in the refrigerator long enough, it'll curl up. You don't even have to.
No. It gets green after that, Phil.
Well, we have pork roll in New Jersey, right? I mean, and it's a breakfast sandwich with eggs. So
what is that?
Basically the same thing.
What is
pork
that?
Roll.
Pork roll.
Yeah.
What is it in West Virginia or Wisconsin? Not West Virginia, but like Wisconsin or something. They have a. It looks like it's kind of like scrapple, but it's not scrapple. But like they, I forget what they call it. But they always get it at the fair, and it's like a breakfast sandwich, and they put jam on it. It's just bread. This like mystery. It looks like Spam. It's a type of mystery meat, and then slam it on. But it's got like liver. I mean, it's got some strong organ meat in there, and like little kids walking around just eating it.
Sounds almost like what Oscar Mayer makes that they call head cheese, where it has the gelatin and it has all the odd bits.
Yeah, my father-in-law loves head cheese.
Mush. We have liver.
That's
mush.
what it was. It's a liver mush sandwich.
Yeah, liver mush.
That's what it is.
In North Carolina.
They will slice it, fry it on both sides. They stick it between two pieces of bread, or not bread, but like bun, and like put jam in it.
They need to give that a better name.
Is that like liverwurst?
I agree. I agree.
Guess so, Phil.
But it's good. I don't care what you call it.
Liverwurst?
Yeah, but I don't put any jam on it. It's liverwurst. I mean, you don't need.
I'll eat a whole log of
Me too,
liverwurst
country.
by itself.
Yeah.
I will too. I will too. Now, like we have a European. Well, really, I think it's a mix, but it's basically a German butcher here in like the back country of Georgia, which is so odd because they are slammed every single freaking day. But you go in there and there's just salamis hanging everywhere. I mean, it's at least probably, I'd say, probably about 600 square feet of hanging salamis across the wall of all different kinds.
Literally half a mile from me, a couple, 3 blocks down the street. And unfortunately, Marant Sausage won numerous awards, and unfortunately, COVID killed their business.
Now they will
bologna, smoked liverwurst. I mean, you name it, they had it.
Right. Now this one they do a liverwurst as well, but they do 3 different kinds. One of them is called T-wurst, which is a little bit different. It's very mild. It's a little paler, and that's what my mother-in-law loves. My wife likes it too. My mother-in-law and wife both love just the regular liverwurst, which is very kind of pasty. I don't know what it is. I'm not the biggest. I will eat regular liverwurst. Not the biggest fan of T-wurst. I think it's bland. But they have a house liverwurst that comes in a, it comes in a like their own casing and everything like that, and they smoke the heck out. And I mean, it just comes in like a 2-foot log, and it's very coarse. Like it's actual, and that's more my. I just feel like I'm a texture person, and so that one agrees with me much more. The only problem I have with liverwurst overall is like if you don't know how to make it keep in the wrapper and basically it's like cheese. It turns green real fast and it smells like a wet dog. And so as long as you're cutting off the green part, as long as you cut off all the green, everything inside is perfectly fine. And they just trim off the part. They just move on in. And man, I'll tell you that on toast, yum.
But I ate them.
Since he's asking about some potted meat, he thinks liverwurst is potted meat.
No, it's not potted meat. It's
I'll eat some deviled ham, but it ain't potted meat.
Yeah, that's more like deviled ham or whatever, the potted meat.
Yeah, I'll eat some deviled ham, but I'll say liverwurst, if it's done well, smoked well and everything, is so good. My favorite thing at that German butcher is they have a double smoked pastrami that they'll freshly slice.
That sounds good.
I did not know I liked pastrami until I had this, and I was like, and it's like they slice it, and it's got that multicolored glaze like normally you see it like an auto shop where it's on the ground. But I mean, it like shimmers multicolor on it because it's just so. I mean, like
the pearlescence on the fibers of the
yes.
Meat. Yeah.
Oh, it's probably one of my favorite things.
That is the fat glistening.
Yes.
With the light.
Yes. That is going down the strip in Las Vegas after midnight. Yeah. And just seeing all that shiny goodness just walking up and down the strip, baby. It's just all there, and you're just like, yes. But I'm not going anywhere near it.
All the glitters isn't what you think it is.
Oh no! Way to ruin that moment, Phil. Good Lord of mercy. Just remember, if it itches, hit it with the shampoo. Let's see. Yeah, we got consensus. Pastrami is good. I had a question for you guys. I wanted to know, and this is another one of those kind of like strange, kind of creative type questions. Kind of like if you were a pipe tobacco, how do you describe yourself? Me in 10 minutes. I got it. Shut up, Zoom. So the question that I had specifically is if you could sum up yourself, however you want, your personality, who you are, whatever, into a pipe shape, what pipe shape would you be?
Bent.
Phil's Everett's over there like, where the hell are these questions coming from?
Bent.
Not.
Sure, Andrew and I are both sitting here going, what the fuck?
I'm just asking a question. Simply asking a question. You can get creative on it.
An acrylic calabash, something traditional but modern materials.
Okay.
Aging.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. Either a Levant or a shape 55. I don't know.
Okay. I feel like I would probably be a cherry wood, like the one that Phil made me, because, you know, I'm a sitter, but I don't always have great balance.
I would be.
I got a little lean to me
because I'm never the same every day. I'm different. So
you had to be that guy, didn't you?
Yeah, I have to be that guy.
You had to be that guy.
I've got all sorts of other visuals going along with that.
Well, you know, if you really wanted a visual, I could ask you if you were a rusticated or smooth, Phil.
Well,
Someone's got to be a blowfish, Martin.
There's no rusticated acrylic.
So then you're basically like everybody on the Las Vegas Strip.
Yeah, phony and plastic.
Everett will be haunted bookshop shaped.
Everett to me, I picture Everett almost like a velvet pocket, because I can see him out there in the deer stand. He just got it. He's there and he just, boop, let's go. And then he doesn't even move. He's just waiting on that deer to go by. And then when he's done, he just flip it back, pack it up, and he's just ready to go. Very utilitarian.
There is a rumor a lot of deer hunters aren't aware of, that you smoke aromatic tobaccos, it hits the deer, and the deer get curious because they don't associate that with humans. That come in.
I heard that's why they stopped making Captain Black Grape, actually.
Possibly.
Yeah,
my dad used to hunt deer, and he'd light a cigarette in his stand. He'd have deer come out and he'd blast them. So yeah, there's all this stuff about people smoking. You're gonna scare the deer away. He goes, fuck that.
Well, it's like the camo. Everybody's all $1,000 camo outfit. My grandfather, uncles used to go out in bright blazing orange and red plaid.
Well, if you look at what is it? Is it the Scottish? I think
sometime I have one of the biggest deer. I have a South Carolina record deer 6-point for a 22-inch spread, and it's still a record for a 6-point in South Carolina. And I was coming down the deer stand, clanging, banging, everything when this deer came out, and shot it, making so much noise. And yeah, anytime I've been out hunting and been quiet and all this stealth, make noise. They come out, telling you.
Actually, what Margaret meant to say was he was just coming down when he shot that deer.
I did.
Wow.
I was.
Yikes. Yeah, I think it's the Scottish that they actually dress up in like a suit when they go out hunting.
Well, in Britain, they do.
Yeah.
Everybody in Europe dresses up in a specialized.
But like they'll go out specifically by, like, I mean, they're dressed to the nines, and then they got the dogs running and everything, and it's like, wow.
Look at salmon fishing. Same way.
A formal hunt or an informal hunt.
That would be on my bucket list, to do a kind of hunt like that. Actually go out, like get fully suited up.
I'm starting a group in the UK. It's just hunter gatherers, but there is a clothing requirement.
Oh, okay. Not the Neanderthal version. Got it.
Isn't that? Don't they have a TV show for that, Phil? Naked and Afraid.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Something.
Or afraid to be naked.
If I see Phil naked, I am afraid.
I mean, I'm afraid for half the people that are on the show, because I'm like, look, I get bit enough fully clothed when I go out and do something. I don't really want to see somebody's, like, you know, pin cushioned, you know, ass.
Yeah, I had my first full on experience with a full body mirror in like 25 years in Vegas. Scared the shit out of myself. I almost got in a fight with the mirror.
He's like, what? He's like, I don't recall having a tattoo there.
How did that get there?
What?
Where did that come from?
Who thought Buddy Holly on my right ass was good? This is terrible. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Don't know why I had Purple Rain tattooed there.
Oh no! Oh God! Oh no!
Was that Phil? Was that before or after Mudge came in with the Vaseline?
Oh no! Oh, what happens in Vegas?
Jesus.
Please leave it there. Don't bring it. Don't do
All
it.
right, I'm out. That's enough for me.
That's one hell of a story right there. I'll tell you that. Robert, good to see you,
That's a
sir.
dream, Robert.
No, I'm kidding. I'm still in.
Funny guy. Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't know how you could leave now. Hell, I'm trying to figure out if I need to pay for Zoom, even though I need to get my ass to bed.
Now we're all just stuck here trying to figure out how to bow out gracefully.
No, you just wait till the timer kicks off, and then I just look like the asshole. That's the best way to do it. It's who's gonna be mid sentence with their face at a weird angle.
As long as Phil didn't sit here. Hey boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm telling you.
Jesus.
I thought turkey season was in the spring or late winter.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
It depends on if you're Glenn, though. Down in Australia, it's spring right now.
Or one of the Kentucky guys.
Yeah, Australia's polar opposite of us.
Do they have turkeys in Australia?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, but
called
they'll-
emus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Big turkey.
Yeah, they evolved. Yeah.
The
kill you.
turkeys
They'll
in Australia will
disembowel
kill
you.
you. Everything in Australia.
Everything.
Right. I mean, look, if you're gonna eat one of those things, it's no wonder that they love the little spread that they put on toast called Hell in a Jar.
Vegemite?
Yes.
Vegemite.
Not
It's
even.
good stuff.
I need to try it. I've never tried it. I've never tried
Don't put too much on it.
it.
The problem
A
is
little
it's
goes
like
a long
beef
way.
bouillon. It's condensated or condensed. You would lick a beef bouillon and say, "Oh, that tastes good." You wouldn't toss it in like a piece of bubble gum and chew
So
on it. It's overwhelming.
So it's a savory.
Vegemite, Marmite, it's the same thing. You want to
It's
put it on very
basically leftover yeast from brewing beer.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, so it's got to be good, right?
Yes.
Or if it's not, you just hold it in your mouth and salivate and don't swallow until it ferments.
Or I'm gonna put a hell of a lot of mayo on it.
Make sure it's Duke.
Put some Dukes on it.
There you go, a Maramite calzone.
Oh no! Ruined every calzone I could ever imagine now. I'm
That
terrified
would have
of
been
it.
over the top.
It doesn't
If Arrow
even
had pulled
look
out the
good.
Vegemite, that would have been impressive.
It doesn't even look right when they put it on. Like, to me, it looks like Fig Newton, like
Can't
center.
judge a book by its cover, Martin. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna judge that, Andrew. We're gonna judge that, sir. Andrew, thank you again for that package. I'm gonna open that sucker on Friday.
You're welcome.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna find a way to get your ass back somehow, because that's just you son of a gun. Good man. Good man. Let's see. All right, everybody, we're gonna shut it down because I'm looking at the thing is alarming me now, and I'm nervous. It's gonna cut somebody off. I'd rather cut me off than one of you guys. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all jumping on. We'll hit y'all up again on
Good night.
Thursday.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Enjoyed it.
See y'all. Fun times. Whoopsie. There we go. Do I have the camera on me? I don't know what's happening. I never know what's happening anymore these days. Who knows? Who knows what's happening? I never can tell. But I do know I got to be up at 6 a.m. to get the boy ready to go. I got to get him ready to go. He's got school. I'm a single dad this week. So the wife is out of town on work. So it's me and the man. We watched Labyrinth tonight. So, so that was fun. Cause I was like, you know what? It's a whatchamacallit, Muppets creator guy, whatever his name is. I can't remember his daggum name. What the hell's his name? I know you're feeling good, Graham. I absolutely know it. Jim Henson. And then they started cussing in it. I was like, wait, Jim. It's like, yeah. Cut me a break, man. some 3 pints of wicked apple. Good Lord. But yeah, so we'll come up with some more questions. Hey, if y'all got any questions, make sure you !ask in the chat and everything, because we'll absolutely post those to the guys in there. I try to make sure that I'm seeing all of you, but sometimes I get to it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. And go out there and tweet some misinformation. I'm gonna tweet out some random garbage just to see if I can get some Musk attention. Let that sink in. Ha! All right, everybody. We will see y'all back here on Thursday. Be here.
Excuse me.
Or be
I'd
square.
like to
Is the
ask you a
world
few
flat?
questions.
Troy, it's as flat as you want it to be, sir. But that's a question for the bird. And I think he said there was a slight arc, but he has terrible depth perception. I don't know. We'll ask him later.